EMTs and paramedics for the FDNY answer nearly 5,000 calls across the city every day.
And joining the team takes intense, state-of-the-art training. CBS2's Hazel Sanchez got a behind-the-scenes look you'll only see on 2.
Begin CPR.
These emergency medical technicians and paramedic trainees are responding to a man in cardiac arrest. He's not real, but as students like Kevin Rearer attest, the scenario and pressure is as close as it gets.
This has been one of the best, most stressful times of my life.
The training is critical to join the more than 4,000 EMTs with the FDNY, last year responding to more than 1,531,000 medical emergencies, their busiest year on record. They undergo rigorous training at the FDNY Emergency Medical Service Academy at Fort Totten in Queens. 13 weeks for EMTs and 9 months of training for paramedics.
The fire department takes our training very seriously. We try and take it to a whole nother level.
The department's emergency medical service began in the late 1800s with horse-drawn ambulances. Obviously, so much has changed.
In the last couple of years, our EMTs and our paramedics receive counterterrorism training.
Today, trainees still learn the latest in emergency medicine in the classroom, but books have been replaced by tablets. Mock scenarios with fellow classmates acting as patients are now enhanced with high-tech mannequins that talk.
Don't feel well.
The FDNY has a room filled with simulation mannequins, adult, child, and even infant-sized. They can mimic breathing problems, bleed from wounds, and blink, indicating stroke. Students are able to administer intravenous medication and intubate the mannequins, which they wouldn't be able to practice on a real person.
How are you supposed to prepare to be an EMT, to be a paramedic, if you're not being prepared for real-life situations?
Which includes operating an ambulance, a literal hospital on wheels. Students have hands-on training on an obstacle course, driving and parking.
Since trainees can't get all the real-life lights and siren scenarios on the streets, they can create them in this simulator.
I drove in simulated rain and fog, rushing through the busy streets to get to a patient, not prepared to get cut off.
Oh my God!
You could be the best EMT in the world, but if you don't get to your patient, you're no good.
Rearer says he drowned when he was 5 years old, but was revived by an EMT. He's inspired to pay it forward.
To save lives under pressure. That's my goal. And it just gives me so much pride.
He'll graduate with more than 150 other EMTs in February. In Bayside, Queens, Hazel Sanchez, CBS2 News.
In 2019, more than 3,600 EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters received refresher training to maintain their State Department of Health certifications.